Happy Thursday, Sun Seekers, and away we go into another day in Western Manitoba, another day of our swinging pendulum of back and forth weather-wise. We've got a Saskatchewan screamer headed our way. It's going to be coming in this afternoon and will affect travel tonight and likely tomorrow morning. What the hell is this Saskatchewan screamer anyway? We will take a look at that this morning on the show. Also coming up, Kiefer Sutherland. What the hell happened? We've got an update on his arrest for assault. Apparently, he threatened to kill his Uber driver. What the hell was going on there? Also, WestJet is requiring a doctor's note for their new chairs. Now they reconfigured their cabins. The legroom is basically gone in a certain segment of seats. One customer said, I'm 6'4", and they said, well, we will move you, but you need a doctor's note. A doctor's note for being too tall? Is there such a thing as too tall? This is craziness. Also, smart glasses setting off all kinds of alarms. Now, we introduced you to smart glasses in Season 5 of the show. We told you they were coming. The Ray-Ban, you can live stream, you can record. Well, it's happening, and a lot of videos have been posted online. There is one content creator in BC that's getting a lot of attention for the videos that he is filming in social situations, and it is really upsetting a lot of people. Lawmakers are saying, hey, wait a second, should these glasses even be legal? We'll talk a little bit about that and kind of prepare you. You could be talking to somebody who's just wearing glasses, and would you even know that they're live streaming or recording the conversation because they're wearing these smart glasses? And what do you wear when you travel? Is it sweatpants? Is it pajamas? There is the debate started at Christmas time, and it continues because we're getting into peak post-travel season. Dressing up to fly. I'd be happy with the extra legroom, but apparently this is, especially in the States, I guess the Transportation Secretary has once again said, for the love of God, please leave your pajamas at home, dress up, have some self-respect, put your three-piece suit on when you get on your airplane. And your prom dress, wedding dress. What are you supposed to wear when you fly? What do you like to wear when you fly? Let's get outside this morning and see how things are. This is the calm before the proverbial storm. Okay, we're at -1. Here's how the menu Here is your weather menu, monsieur. S'il vous plaît. We're going to start with some warm temperatures. -1. We will climb to +2. The morning will throw you off. The morning will be rather enjoyable, rather pleasurable. You'll say, what the hell was everybody talking about? Till the Saskatchewan Screamer comes in. That will happen at noon today, and it starts with wind. Wind gusts will pick up, and then they'll get worse. Actually, Yorkton has a wind warning in effect. They got hurricane-force winds. Environment Canada has told people in the Yorkton region to make sure that pets are indoors. Expect damage. Expect damage to property in the Yorkton region. Wind gusts over 100 kilometers an hour. Now, things should die down somewhat by the time the system gets to us. I am hoping. Oh, my God. They're saying for southwestern Manitoba, we can expect wind gusts between 40 and 70. Apparently, the worst of the wind gusts will form in Saskatchewan, then head south towards North Dakota, but it'll clip us. So we will have some nasty winds throughout the day today, starting at noon. Then temperatures start to drop. Then we have the snow move in. Now, it's not a blizzard because we're not going to have like 20, 30 centimeters of snow. No, it's just 2 to 5. So not a huge snow event with this. Just enough to make driving crazy. Just enough to make driving a little bit dangerous. Okay? So, again, winds at lunchtime. Dinner time comes the snow. And then we expect wind and snow through this evening. So tonight, driving is not going to be fun. And tomorrow morning is going to be a big day to be keeping an eye on the roads. Again, starting things off this morning, this is a calm before the storm. We're at -1. Hopefully I explained that okay. You can see it in the forecast there. Snow tonight and into tomorrow. Then we return here to your regularly scheduled January. Look at those daytime highs and overnight lows. We have sunshine, but daytime highs below normal for the first time, I think, in 2026. The longest stretch anyway. -19 for the high Saturday. And those overnight lows in the mid-20s. So back to winter, back to winter. And that's why we're here at the Beach Bunker, Beach House, Beach Bunker. Good to see you this morning. Happy Thursday. How'd the day go yesterday? Over the hump. You made it over the hump on all platforms for the start of the show, including TikTok, YouTube, X, Facebook, and, of course, Twitch, the mothership, which is for VIPs for hour 2 of the show. Stop by, say hi, just pop in. 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours. It's entirely up to you. And if you want to be a lurker, as so many do, they just want to just do a show for me. I don't want to participate. That's fine. TylerGlenShow.com is an easy way to jump in and have a look, or twitch.tv/TylerGlenShow as well, okay? And the show also comes in audio form, 30 minutes or less, available at 1 p.m. Central Time, roughly 1 p.m. every weekday afternoon for you to listen to the highlights of the show. And a special good morning to our friends on Twitch Road, Reverend Pebbles and Polar Bear, and to Anthony, Eddie, and Gwen over on TikTok. Good morning to you as well. First one's in. Cindy is on Twitch, and Jody's here on Facebook. Janine is here on Facebook, too, wishing everybody good morning. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Ann on TikTok. Good morning, Tracy on Twitch. Good morning, Tyler and everyone. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Hope you had a nice Wednesday yesterday. Oh, this wild weather is something else, hey? Oh, things are wacky and wild in the world. Things are wacky and wild in the world. Oh, boy. Somebody said, how long is this going to last? I said June, maybe July. They say that 2025 was like the third warmest year on the planet. These swings are insane. Just something else. Good morning, Bernice and Richard. Bernice is over on Twitch and Facebook. Has got our buddy Richard there. Happy Thursday, Richard. Borrowed Bean is here on Twitch. Good morning, Borrowed Bean. Good morning, Wayne over on TikTok. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Betty on TikTok. Good morning To you, Tracy, on Twitch, and Katie is on Twitch, too, along with Molly again. Hi, Molly. Nice to see you this morning. Nick is here, too. Adam is over on TikTok. Nice to... Nick's drinking beer? Thirsty Thursday. Hang loose. Thirsty Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. I'm pounding Dr. Pepper. It's real good, yeah. Still got that in my head from yesterday's show. Saskatchewan Screamer, I'm guessing $20, same as in town. Oh, boom, boom. Dad joke of the day brought to you by Nick Adams Jersey Shop on 18th Street. Get your favorite hockey jersey at Nick Adams Jersey Shop. Larry's on TikTok. Good morning, Larry. Angela's on Facebook. Good morning. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Quentin's here on Twitch. Richard says, and I will get blamed for the snow. It's not going to be too much. It's not going to be too much. We're going to have 2 to 5 centimeters. It's really the wind and the blowing the snow around and the warm temperatures. Because, again, we're starting things off with some single digits a little bit later this morning, and that is going to make for some nasty road conditions. Let me just... Before we continue, I just want to make sure this does not pass me by. Manitoba 511. Manitoba 511 has got a lot of yellow on it this morning, actually. Let's have a look here, see. So if you're traveling south of Brandon, and that includes the Trans-Canada Highway, partial cover of slippery sections. So give yourself some extra time to get to where you're going today. This map will likely look very different tomorrow once we get some snow mixed with that wind. And I'm glad I pulled that up, actually. The only normal seasonal driving is a section of 45 and basically on Highway 21 up to the community of Olha, Manitoba. Olha. So take her cool on the roads. That's going to be the theme for the next couple of days, okay? So we welcome our sun seekers, our heat seekers, sun seekers, heat seekers. Good morning, Craig on TikTok. Nick says, yeah, Dr. Pepper is one of the ones that I avoid. Oh, proof that 23 flavors together is not a good thing. Oh, no. Angela says, Mother Nature's off her meds. Good morning, Ryan, over on Twitch. Hi, Ryan. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Old Chickie. Old Chickie on Twitch. It's good to see you. Good morning, Nick number 2 over on TikTok. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. And let's get into it. Let's get into the show. Yesterday's good thing. What was going on yesterday that was pretty good? Did you get out? Did you enjoy the weather? Did you do something fun? Did you have a good day at work? Did somebody pat you on the back? Yesterday's good thing is just a chance for us to start with some positivity on the show, okay? So you type in GT and let us know something cool that happened in your day yesterday. I know we always struggle with trying to find something cool enough to share on the show, but it doesn't have to be that big. It's just, because everybody's got different lives going on, different things happening. We just want to start with some positivity. You know what? I got a whole bunch of coupons for food in the mail. I got to save even more money. Something like it could be. It's finding joy. It's looking for the small things. Because I don't need to tell you the world has gone batshit crazy. I don't know if you know this or not, but the world has gone batshit crazy. And so we like to start with some positivity. We like to kind of cocoon ourselves at the beach house, beach bunker. And even if you want to share somebody else's good thing, hey, I'm fine with it. We just want to start with positivity. That's all that this is about, okay? Hey, at Tim Hortons of Westman and area, oh my gosh, the $3 classic breakfast sandwich or wrap with your coffee order is an amazing deal. People are going crazy for it. Beautiful eggs, sausage or bacon, hash browns. You want it in a wrap? You got it. You want it in an English muffin? No problem. You want it on one of those delicious fluffy biscuits? It's all good, and it's only $3 when you purchase any coffee. Would you have an iced coffee, an iced cap first thing in the morning with your breakfast sandwich? I don't know. I want something hot. Anyway, it's for a limited time, so run on in to Tim Hortons. Hit that drive-thru and get your $3 classic breakfast sandwich or wrap with any coffee order at Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, proudly locally owned and family operated in Brandon, in Dauphin, Neepawa, Verdun, and Moosomin. Hope you've got your tickets for the social event of January. Elkhorn Resort is proud to present Dueling Pianos January 31st. The ultimate midwinter social event. 2 maestros, 2 grand pianos, zero mercy, and one unforgettable night of laugh-out-loud comedy, jaw-dropping musicianship, and sing-along favorites that turn the whole room into a roaring choir. Doors open at 5:30, cash bar available, dinner is at 6, and the show starts at 7. Check out elkhornresort.mb.ca or call 848-2802. And happy anniversary to Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, Westman's #1 EV dealership, celebrating 100 years in business. And to celebrate, they are giving you 90 days to make that first payment on a new vehicle. And yes, EVs are included. They are Westman's #1 EV dealership. Take a look at the selection at murraychevbrandon.com. Click on EVs and Bob's your uncle. Westman's #1 EV dealership is Murray GM in Brandon at 1500 Richmond Avenue. Cindy, see, she's first in with a GT. She says that she had lunch with her sister. Yeah, nice. Nice to get out for lunch. Molly says, GT, found out I have 4 months left to pay on my car. Oh, and then I also just paid off my credit card. Whoa. Okay, some GTs are pretty amazing. You just found out that you have 4 months. Oh my God. What are you going to do? Are you going to go on a trip? What do you get? You got to have a party. Wow. It starts with maybe some Chipotle to celebrate with some champagne, and that car is yours. Last car payment. Oh, that's got to feel good. And you paid your credit card off. That is, wowza. Good for you. That is a huge deal. You're going to start to see money really rolling in. Those credit card interest rates are insane. It's just that there's no other word for it. Insane. Whenever I get my credit card bill, I think that, I picture somebody reading it to me at the credit card company. Hey, it's time to pay your bill. You owe us. Now, here's how this is going to go down. 28% interest rate is what you're going to pay, and you're going to like it. It's kind of what it's like. Good for you, Molly. Old Chickie agrees. That is so exciting. Good one, good one. KDD 4380. Finally got caught up on some jobs I'd been procrastinating on at work for months. That is awesome. I read something really cool a couple weeks ago that said if you have a problem procrastinating, and it got my attention because I've been guilty of it. I think we all have. Just start one thing. Just tell yourself, trick yourself to say, okay, I'm just going to start one little thing, and I'm only going to do one little thing. And then you fool yourself, because actually the way our brains are wired, apparently, according to this article anyway, that as soon as you start something, your brain wants to, it essentially wants to keep going. Now speed is something completely different, but once you get, I guess that's that saying, getting the ball rolling. So good job for you, Tracy. Yesterday's good thing. She was out with friends for some coffee. Nice. Nick is looking for free drinks already, and now Molly's next big challenge is to save some money. Well, that is fantastic. Way to go, Molly. Very proud of you. Very happy for you. Keep doing it. And then build a little emergency fund. Another thing I read is that, and it's been this way for a while, I think 50% of Canadians, I'm not sure how it is in the States, I would think that it might be the same, if not worse, but about half of Canadians are $200 away from insolvency. $200. We couldn't afford a $200 hit. So with that in mind, pad that account, Molly. Get her racked up. Pebbles was out walking yesterday and reports that it was quite challenging, actually, and quite icy and crunchy, but well worth it. Well, I'm glad you didn't fall on the old keister because it is slippery, and it's going to be that way for the next little bit. But, yeah, this weather is just insane. Old Chickie, GT pulled out my sewing machine yesterday. Okay, that's great. Able to make some keychain wristlets, and they were so much fun to make. Nice, very good. Crafting's good. We're crafting. We're doing some crafting. Taylor Swift style keychain wristlets. Old Chickie style. Very good. Zuma Bernice says, finally got my new phone case. Oh, that's exciting. It's always great when the delivery truck pulls up and ding dong, you open the door and you're in your banana hammock and he's taking a pic. They do that now. They take a picture of the door so that in case they get in trouble for delivering to the wrong house. And so I quit answering the door now because I'd be standing there with my G-string on and, you know, I answer the door and I always time it so that it's always when he's going to take the picture. So he's got the picture of this package and in the background is a terrible package. It's the package he did not hope to get on the camera. It's like, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? We got to quit doing that. So, yeah, the phone case was delayed, then canceled, then reordered. Oh, Jeff Bezos. And you know what? It was Jeff doing it, too. I know he's specifically looking after phone cases, so shame on you, Jeff Bezos. Shame from your yacht in the Caribbean. What are you doing? Borrowed Bean was able to get my office desk cleaned off yesterday. Next time I won't wait so long. Yeah, that gets a winner's bell. Yeah. Getting organized. New year. Are we still saying Happy New Year? Happy new desk. Nice to get that all cleaned up. Pebbles is saying today's probably not going to be a good day to walk. If you're going to do your walk, get it in this morning. Try to get it in before noon. Actually, snow's not going to come until dinner time tonight. But these winds, ooh, I hope they're not too wild and crazy, but they look like they could be. J-Lo's back. Jennifer Lee, hello, good morning on Facebook. J-Lo, good morning. There'd be a picture of a package, all right. Well, that was my little dad joke, Nick. They rarely ring the doorbell anymore. They do in our house. I'm not sure why. It scares the hell out of me. Miss the dog going nuts when that happened. Miss my little guy. Ding dong. Rah, 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 rah. Returns. It's the little shih tzu Bichon thinks he's some big Doberman. Gonna defend us from the evil Amazon delivery people. Oh, it's all good, little guy. Oh, yeah. Now it's just the doorbell rings. And I bark at the door just for old time's sake. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah. Just so there's noise in the house. Oh, my dog is the one who alerts us. So no doorbell required, hey? Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Good morning, Mavis on Facebook. Good morning, GT. Also, hubby took kids sledding for a bit. And more video. More sledding video. Well, we can never have enough sledding video. Sledding on the ice. Sledding on the ice. So, I know exactly where you guys are doing that. Sledding on the ice, and off you go. Very nice. Go into the hole, disappear. Very nice. Very good. Yesterday's good thing. We got some Sunseekers traveling. Cheryl is in the Bahamas, and Sherry Ann is in Cuba. And there are, of course, pictures to share. And that will likely be coming up a little later on in the show. Thank you for all your pet day costumes yesterday. We had dress up your pet day, and boy, Lots of pets wearing lots of weird and wacky stuff in western Manitoba. Sharon is here on Facebook. I trained driving a Purelator truck last spring. I'll tell you, it's not an easy job. You'd never know it unless you tried it. Have a lot of respect for anyone who's delivering anything. I didn't continue. And yeah, I took pictures too. Oh, did you get a picture of my display? I hope not. Oh, man. ChubbyDaddies.com is where I think I ended up. I don't know. Some of the pictures that came in yesterday for... Oh, there's Alana's. Love these guys. They're so upset. Oh, Amanda's little elf. I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit bigger here. Hang on a second. A lot of Christmas-related pets dressed up here. There's Brenda dressing up Lexi as Mrs. Claus. There's Tosh's Bella. Michelle's Max. Oh, my gosh. Oh, there's a Halloween one. Donna's dog is dressed up as a skeleton. Michelle's, ooh, that is a fat kitty right there. That's a little fat kitty. Sheldon says, good morning. I deliver in Swan River. Well, hello. Be careful up there. A little bit slippery, hey? Be careful on the roads today, guys, and tomorrow, too. It was Dress Your Pet Day yesterday. Lots of really great pictures of pets all dressed up. None of them smiling. None of them happy. All of them saying, what are you doing to me? How do you get the hat to stay on a cat? Don't cats kind of go snaky when you try to put something on them? Not to mention they're always trying to bat that ball on the hat. Anyway. My dog is naked, says Sheldon. Well, as a dog should be. The dogs should be. You know, Tracy always liked to dress up Dizzy, especially on. I remember Canada Day. He had a special Canada Day scarf he would wear, and we'd come across Minnesota Viking stuff, and she'd be like, "Oh, you should get this for Dizzy. Get him a Minnesota Vikings little jersey." I'm like, "No, I'm not doing this to my dog. I just loved him so much. I didn't want. I think as a fellow guy, we hate to get dressed up, guys. That's why we're grumpy going to weddings and special events or any time we have to put dress clothes on. Guys are grumpy. We're like, oh, I'm gonna spend 10 hours in the bathroom perfecting my look. This is so exciting. Guys are like, oh, God, I got to shower. And then I got to put tie on. It's going to choke me. Blech. Dress clothes suck. But you look so handsome. I don't care. Dogs are the same way. Tracy says, they never ring the doorbell. Not sure how long our package sat out there. A few days. Oh, my God. I must have a great delivery driver. Well, and it's really Libby. She's... God, it seems every other day there's like ding dong. It's the only time our doorbell rings. It's like phones, right? Like if you still have a landline and the phone rings, you know who it is. It's that senior citizen that has refused to get with the time. Oh, the landline's ringing. We were at Christmas time at my sister-in-law's, and the phone rang. I just about fell out of my chair. I'm like, what is that sound? That's the sound of a telephone. Holy cow. Yeah, that's Grandpa. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Oh, the good old landline, hey? Thank you for your good things, guys. Good way to start the day. Thank you so much. Let's get the Thirsty Thursday at the Beach House Beach Bunker underway, shall we? Let's do it. We are going to go to the beach, and we are going to... we got another new beach cam, I think, today. We are going to check out southern Italy, a beach called Catanzaro Lido. Catanzaro Lido live beach cam. All right. We'll do that on a Thirsty Thursday, and we will be back with doctor's notes now to fly on a WestJet flight if you are a tall person. What is going on? And an update on the Kiefer Sutherland arrest from yesterday. That is also on the way. But first, Oh, let's get our Thirsty Thursday going. Thank you for being here.
Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward and don't forget your story's not over yet. Running some seekers. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward and don't forget your story's not over yet. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Cayendo en las asas, con la vida ganando. Le no plebo sentiremos y no nos vemos volando. Y hoy ya no hagas, que ya se va matando. ¿Quién es el bebido? Ya vivo cada reto sonando. Como dice que vamos a dar que no reine. Come on, these sun seekers. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Take one step forward. Cuando el mundo nunca se lleva besando, quiero despejar este cometido por la recitando. Y hoy a la hora siento que ya se fue escapando. Quiero ser medido, nadie me da para ni sonando. Como dicen que vamos a ver no Good morning, sun seekers. Let's get up, be you. Take one step forward. La 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 la. Take one step forward. La 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 la. Take one step forward. La 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 la. Take one step forward. La 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 la. La 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 la. Good morning, sun seekers.
Good morning, Sunseekers. Happy Bagel Day today. Do you like bagels? Do you eat bagels? Are you low carbonate or do you love bagels? And if you eat bagels, what goes on your bagel? Is it peanut butter? Is it jam? Is it cheese whiz and jam? That used to be a wild combination once upon a time. Peanut butter, cream cheese, of course, is standard go-to. And there's strawberry cream cheese, blueberry cream cheese. I am myself not a big. I probably have like 3 bagels a year. I like the everything bagel because it's got cheese in it. I think. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? Happy Bagel Day. So get out, get a bagel today. Maybe slide by Tim Hortons and grab a bagel and throw a big dollop of cream cheese on there. As we take a look outside this morning, again, it's a calm before the storm as far as our roads are concerned. We're not bad this morning. We're at -1, but there's a Saskatchewan screamer coming in, and it's going to bring 2 to 5 centimeters of snow and wind, and it's the combination of high winds and new snow that is going to blow things around and make visibility a problem. Not to mention that we are going to have these mild temperatures persist this morning, and the wind comes in at lunchtime today. Snow comes in at dinner time tonight, and it could make driving really interesting this evening. And tomorrow, our high 0 as flurries roll in, and then colder for the weekend. So we will return you to your normally scheduled January. So what is a Saskatchewan screamer? What are the prerequisites of, that does not look good. That does not look good at all. I can't see nothing. Is this what's going to happen to us in a few hours?
Screamer.
Oh, it's screaming.
Don't be fooled by its quirky name. This Canadian winter storm can create potentially deadly weather. Here's what to watch out for. Saskatchewan screamers originate over the province of Saskatchewan, where warm Pacific air and cold Arctic air collide over the province. There's little moisture to work with here due to the few bodies of water present in the prairies. Instead, these storms rely on that Pacific air mass to pull in residual moisture all the way across the Rocky Mountains. That is why we characterize this winter storm as moisture-starved, resulting in light snowfall amounts. So it's not the snowfall that gives this winter storm its dramatic name. Screamers coined their own phrase because they move quite quickly, generating dangerously gusty winds that often howl or scream.
Oh, great.
This, combined with short bursts of snowfall, create whiteout and blizzard-like conditions on the ground. If you hear screaming winds, plan to stay inside and off the roadways to sit this quick mover out. That's the best way to bear a Saskatchewan screamer.
Okay, so, and the screamer's coming in tonight. So I didn't realize they moved quite that quickly, which is good news. That means that hopefully it will be over relatively quick. That would be a good thing. And that means that maybe the Friday commute in the morning might not be all that bad. But tonight, just brace yourself. Tonight could get pretty ugly. So Kiefer Sutherland, I guess he threatened his Uber driver and smacked him around a little bit. Has this ever happened to you? Language barrier when it comes to getting a ride? Maybe you've been in a cab, maybe you've been in an Uber. Old Chicky says, oh, fun, my whole day is spent on the road for work. Yeah, you'll be okay this morning. Hopefully by the time dinner time rolls around, you're off the road. And that's when this is really going to hit. But Kiefer Sutherland arrested for allegedly threatening an Uber driver who refused to pull over and let him out of the vehicle. This, according to TMZ this morning. Law enforcement officials are saying late in the evening, after having dinner with a friend on Sunday night, he called for an Uber Black. The driver arrived. Kiefer jumped in. And they were on his way home. For some reason during the drive, Kiefer told the driver to pull over and let him out. Kiefer told cops the driver refused to let him out of the vehicle. Kiefer twice more asked the driver to pull over, and nothing happened. At some point, according to the Uber driver, Kiefer threatened to kill him if he didn't pull over the car. The driver who called 911 claims that Kiefer assaulted the driver with his hands.
Hello, unit AW suspect are now 1546 North Fairfax Avenue. Suspect is a correction 1546 North Fairfax Avenue. Suspect is a male, white, 5'10", black or dark blue jacket and pants, 390. Code 3 incident 46 42. Hollywood unit to handle identified.
Why? Just once, I'd like to when there's celebrities involved. We need some police. We're looking for a white male who looks exactly like Kiefer Sutherland. Have you ever seen Kiefer Sutherland on TV? We need to find him. As for what triggered this little event, it could be the language barrier. One law enforcement source says when cops arrived, the Uber driver who spoke Russian or Armenian requested a translator. LAPD then called someone who spoke his language. We're told the driver never alleged an injury, but Kiefer was arrested for a felony, making a criminal threat, and released on $50,000 bail. It's the language barrier. This happened to us. Similar situation in Brandon. I'll share that story in just a second. Quentin says, why would there even be a charge? If someone asks to be let out of the car and the driver doesn't, that's kidnapping. I'd do the same as Kiefer without hesitation. Cindy says maybe Kiefer should have recorded the Uber driver not listening to him. Good point. He might be one of those people that are saying, I don't need my phone. I'm trying to unplug. I'm trying to live a healthy lifestyle. I don't need my phone. Hi, blessed mama. So this happened to us. We were with a small group of people, and we were going from, I believe it was Shiloh to Brandon. And similar situation. We needed a large vehicle. The driver pulled up and was very, very friendly, very courteous. We had all been, having drinks, so none of us should be driving. And we weren't. We were headed to Brandon to continue on our party. But it was later on in the evening, so we were at that state where you're being a little bit disruptive and laughing and, joking around and cracking jokes, and we're seeing who's going to be the funniest, and some people you can't understand them because they'd had a few too many, and so we're having a good time. But it's all harmless. But to the point where no one was paying attention where we're going. It's dark. And somebody said, they looked out the window and said, I don't think we're going to Brandon. And another person said, well, maybe there's another way to get to Brandon. Maybe this guy knows a special shortcut. Maybe it's a shortcut that he can take. Then the laughing stopped after about 10 minutes. It's like, I don't know if we were headed to Winnipeg. I don't know where. So anyway, we attempted to talk to the driver. It's like, hey, dude, where are you taking us? Like, where are we going? Because we need to get to Brandon. And then he spoke to us, and we did not understand him. And I went, oh, my God. Oh, my God. What have we done? And this was at a time when cell phones were just new. There was no Google Translate. We're thinking, oh, shit, we're up the creek now. Because how are we going to communicate with this guy? He's obviously new to the city. He is headed in the absolute wrong direction, or he's completely misunderstood our directions. And Cindy says, instantly sober. Yeah, because the girls were the first to... The girls were, this is so fun. I need another margarita too. Oh, my God, he's going to kill us. We're all going to get murdered and left in a ditch. And I'm just like, okay. And the guys are like, well, okay. And there was probably about 5 or 6 of us in this van. And we're like, dude, pull over. You need to we found it was like a gas station. We're like, pull over at the next building. We're getting out. We had to get a cab to come and get us. I can't even remember where we were. Some small town gas station somewhere. Could have been Carberry for all I know. Anyway, all's well that ends well. But and this guy, he was upset and not like mad at us, but he was like almost in tears because he knew that he couldn't communicate. It was kind of frustrating all around. I mean, it's just like, dude, you shouldn't be interacting with the public if you can't speak the language. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult, but it would have been like Winnipeg. Welcome to Winnipeg. It's like, wait, no, we were in the wrong direction. So I can see how something like this could happen to Kiefer Sutherland. Brady says, the very first time that I used an Uber, I was alone and in Florida. It was unsettling jumping in a random stranger's car. Well, if you can communicate with them, that's helpful. But if you're jumping in a random stranger's car and you instantly realize that there's a language barrier, that's problematic for a variety of reasons. And then you don't want to end up in a bad area of town, like if they misheard you or thought that they understood what you were saying. I mean, it could be very, very dangerous. I'm sure this will all come out in the wash. And it's a bad PR situation for Uber and for Kiefer Sutherland. But, I think it's something to keep in mind. When you go for a ride in a cab, in an Uber, have just a light conversation with your driver before they pull away. Then you will know. If they look at you like you've got two heads and can't understand what it is that you're saying, yeah, you may want to try and get another driver. BM said she was in New York City with Ricky's. Me and 2 other girls were in a cab, no phones. Driver was wearing a headset speaking another language. And driving towards Harlem wouldn't stop past where we wanted to go. So it happened to you too. Oh, and you're in a place that's super scary. Well, at least we were in Manitoba. You know, we knew that when the sun came up, that someone was going to find us. And we were closer to home. Being in New York and have that happen, and he wouldn't stop past where we wanted to go. We were telling him to stop. He wouldn't. He just kept talking to someone in a different language. We are scared. Finally, he stopped, and we had to walk back about 2 or 3 blocks. Always check the cab is authentic. Well, like I said, just a quick conversation. I think that's the takeaway here. Just have a quick conversation with your driver. Because the language barrier, because we're in this time, it's a language barrier. We shouldn't be questioning that. Everyone deserves to be here. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that if you can't execute your job properly, and especially if it's a safety issue, then we can't have you doing this. We just can't. Quentin says you could also ask for a driver who speaks fluent English. That too. Cindy says, my daughter in Regina uses an Uber when going home from the bar or a friend's house. But she always sends the Uber info to her friends. Also good advice. BM says, we just hopped in, didn't think about it. We will now. Yeah, that's me too. Me too. After that little incident where we ended up in, I don't know where, Carberry, maybe Glenboro, perhaps. Is there a camel in Glenboro? I just crawled under the camel in the fetal position. Somebody help me, I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Oh, Kiefer. Hey, Kuiper's Family Bakery, Brandon's Bakery. It is a great spot to pick up some baked goods. Oh, yeah, cinnamon buns, sausage rolls, pizza buns. And, of course, if you're going to be making a sandwich, it's the best bread in all of Manitoba at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Some of your favorite restaurants are serving it on the menu. In fact, Kuiper's Family Bakery products can be found at fine retailers across southwestern Manitoba. But, boy, when you could literally be like over the shoulder of Curtis going, hey, can I have that loaf right there? Yeah, oh, it's so soft and squishy and so fresh and delicious. Kuiper's Family Bakery. 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner, next to Tasty's. Headley's Health Hut, New Year's resolutions. If you're on keto, if you're doing low sugar, if you're looking for some amazing protein products. As a matter of fact, I picked up some protein shakes in preparation for the, I guess, hey, all the kids are doing high protein. I can do protein. I can do a protein shake. As a matter of fact, they have Randy had given me some protein powder that is basically organic beef protein powder. They got so many different types of protein powder. It's amazing. The New Zealand way, I think, is what I'm going to go with. He says the New Zealand way that they've got in their protein powder, it's an exclusive to Headley's Health Hut. You might want to check it out. Of course, cold and flu remedies and a whole lot more at 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And Sunrise Credit Union, time is running out for you to get that free membership if you're under the age of 25. If you aren't under 25, maybe share this information with somebody because if you're under 25, you'll receive a free $5 membership plus a $50 bonus deposit from Sunrise Credit Union for a limited time. This is going to expire in the month of January, so you're going to want to get in on it at sunrisecu.mb.ca. So apparently next time I fly on WestJet, I'm going to need a doctor's note if I want to get moved to a place that can accommodate me, and it's because of my height. A Winnipeg couple says changes to the economy class seating on WestJet flights have left them facing extra costs and tangled in medical paperwork just to get on a flight. Now, the airline announced last fall it was going to redesign their Boeing 737 aircraft, adding an extra row of seats, and that meant they were going to squeeze everybody together. And some of those seats don't recline either. all in an effort to bring the price of air travel down. Most of us saw it as a way to make us more uncomfortable. Now, please be forewarned. If you book a cheap seat on WestJet, this is becoming a growing problem for passengers and public relations at WestJet. Because once you get on the plane, you're on the plane. And if you're 6'3" like me and you get jammed in there, it was tight to begin with. You know what I'm talking about? It's even tighter. Because this redesign has reduced the legroom substantially. Jeremy Dias of Winnipeg says his customer service experience fell short when he and his partner booked a holiday from Winnipeg to Toronto. Says his partner, who is 6 feet tall, 6'5". Oh, man. They were concerned. Okay, I'm pretty tall, so they contacted WestJet in advance and said, you know what, we can't be in this part of the plane. WestJet said, you're going to need a doctor's note. Apparently, Diaz told Global News in Winnipeg, quote, both of us were told if we got a doctor's note attesting to our height, we would be fine. So after submitting the note, he says they were then told a new online medical form had to be completed by their physician. The form was a 12-page PDF requiring detailed information and signatures. He says the doctor refused to fill it out, kind of laughed at him. I mean, they're trying to get away from this, right? They're putting new laws in with the sick notes and stuff. Don't be wasting our time with the sick notes. And they give him a 12-page PDF document to fill out? WestJet's got some big PR problems with these redesigned planes. There's an internal memo that's been obtained by Global News and said that this internal memo is got them scrambling. What the hell are we going to do with these planes? We have got to fix these planes. It is causing headache after headache, and customers are pissed. I guess Global reached out to WestJet regarding the Winnipeg case. Did not get a comment. In a statement last week, the airline said the compact seating design is part of a pilot program, no pun intended. It's where they test things out. And that they're closely monitoring the situation and looking for guest feedback. I like this. This is parentheses. Winnipeg-based travel content creator Graham Bly says the airline's recent direction has changed his loyalty. He says he's moved away from WestJet. This is insanity. And Transport Canada says its airline safety regulations do not specify minimum space between seats, but require that passengers can evacuate safely should there be an emergency. Without the doctor form, they were forced to pay for an upgrade. So they filed a complaint with the Canadian Transportation Agency, and that's a good thing because he is customer 280,000. The backload of complaints at the Canadian Transportation Agency is encroaching 300,000 complaints. Your customer 4 of 300,000. You'd be like, PM says, I find it tight as it is. Oh my gosh, you're 5'2". Can't imagine for you, Tyler. Oh, that's why I'm always standing. People are like, why are you standing on the plane? I have to stand up. I got to get the blood moving. I can't feel anything below the knees because the knees just go right into that seat. You know, it's it is something else. Cindy says, what do they mean attesting to their height? Can they not see how tall they are? Isn't it bizarre? It's just bizarre. Look, another person made another video. Look at how tight this is. I am jammed in here. Look at this.
You just straighten out your legs there?
That's impossible.
You just straighten out your legs.
Straighten up the knees to the front.
Now this guy is a small guy. Welcome to my world. This is how I have flown for, well, I'm 52. I started flying in my 20s. So 30 years of me. Now it's even worse. And he had to sit sideways. And he, too, is like 5 feet tall. This is unreal. Q says airplane seats aren't really that comfortable for anyone. Just don't fly if they can't be slightly uncomfortable, or pay for comfort with an upgrade. If we want cheap airfare, they need to put more butts in seats, so there's that. I guess the problem is that when we go to other countries or other airlines, and for a similar price, you actually get some comfort. Now, I had said earlier in the week when Sun Country and Allegiant in the U.S. merged that I've probably flown Allegiant Airlines more than any airline in my life. And they are not high class. They're what do you call that? A value airline. And their seats are nice. They're not the Taj Mahal, but I have enough leg room. Now, it is in the States. Folks are traditionally a little bit bigger. I hope I can say that. But I find it's not the Taj Mahal, but it works. Like, come on. There's got to be a minimum amount of room here. Old Chicky says, my husband is 6'5". He has to book the wing seat for the leg room. Just become short, says Molly. Just save some money on the airfare. My shins are gone. 4 feet. Oh, my gosh. They need a height tracker like at the fair. You must be below this height to board the aircraft. No kidding. Oh, man. Coming up next hour on the show, we're going to talk about smart glasses. Oh, we knew this was coming. Have you seen these in action? Do you have any friends that have the smart glasses? They're out recording videos without people even knowing. It's so sneaky and creepy and exciting and fun and creepy and sneaky. Lawmakers in BC are growing concerned about what's happening with these. Oh, Quentin's already going to get in trouble with the cops. He got a pair for Christmas. Oh, you should see what's happening with these things. You're going to have to wear a sign around. I'm wearing, or a hat. We'll get you a hat that says our conversation may be recorded. Plus, you don't wear glasses, so you'll look goofy. Porter has been good, says BM. They keep a space open between each other to make it more comfortable for you. Free alcoholic drink and similar price of WestJet. Really good experience. You were the one that got us on that, actually. Just at the time when Porter was really growing in popularity. So you're not alone in that. Porter is growing in popularity, and I think at the expense of WestJet. And Air Canada, they if they can get their prices in line, people are going to go. People are going to go. So Porter is a good alternate if you can get it. Oh, no. Derek, I am sorry to hear about your furnace. Oh, my gosh. Call someone. Call quick. Call quick, because cold weather is coming. Oh, we'll pray for you. Yes, we will. Sending good vibes. Sending our beach bunker good vibes. And some firewood. He's coming out today. And firewood. We'll also talk about dressing up for travel. Does it matter what you wear on the airplane? I mean, I just want to fit. But this too, a growing concern. People in pajamas. Quentin filming people without their knowledge wearing their pajamas on a plane where they can't fit. The world is in chaos. It's a fun kind of chaos. Join us for hour 2 of the show. You can lurk in at tylerglenshow.com to see what we're doing. You can also download the podcast available at 1 p.m. Central at tylerglenshow.com. You can also lurk in there, too, and at twitch.tv/TylerGlenShow. We have to kick everybody out. Say farewell. Have an awesome Thirsty Thursday, you guys. More fun to come on the other side of the beach break. Thank you for joining us for the first hour of the show. Already into hour 2. Take care, you guys. Be safe. Watch for that Saskatchewan screamer, okay?